You know, there's hopeful news this morning for families dealing with Alzheimer's. It remains the 6th leading cause of death in the U.S. and is the only major disease in our country with no prevention, no treatment, and no cure. Joining us this morning, we have Mark Kobrick, who manages the 9 News Senior Source Project, sponsored by the Rose Foundation. He's also joined by Monica Roars, President and CEO of Seniors Resource Center, and I'm so glad to have you both.
You look so much younger in person. We can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, go on, please, please. Seriously, Alzheimer's, this is a serious disease, and advancements are slowly being made, but there's a new drug, and we're really excited about it.
Sends chills down your spine when you realize there are so many people struggling with Alzheimer's, and really they're in a very difficult position because doctors simply tell them there's nothing they can do for them. There's no treatment, no prevention, no cure for Alzheimer's. But Leukine is a drug that is being tested right here in Colorado at the Anschutz Center. We've done a lot of reporting on it on 9 News and 9news.com. It's in trials right now, but this is a drug, Denise, that appears to not only slow the progression and onset of the disease, it also repairs much of the damage already done.
Wow.
So it's just
it's exceeded
remarkable.
Expectations.
So far it has exceeded all expectations in the safety trials and the main field trials, which unfortunately are already full because I would love to be in the main field trials, but they're full, and those are set to begin very soon. So we're getting very close on this drug.
You do have family history with Alzheimer's.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And as we ask around the room, we'll find out the 3 of us and many other people in this room have Alzheimer's history, and so the hope is that the 3 of us will never know, and many of you will never know Alzheimer's in your lifetime. This is a drug that not only will save a lot of people from this disease, but also will save our public health system, which would literally collapse under the weight of caring for people with Alzheimer's if we don't do something soon.
It is hereditary, and as I told you earlier, my cousin passed just yesterday from Alzheimer's. My aunt passed from Alzheimer's, so most likely it's a possibility I may carry that gene. Leukine's been around since 1991?
Yeah, 1991. So it's a drug that it's a growth A hormone. We all have it in our bodies, all right? But it was developed to help people who are getting bone marrow transplants. They have cancer, and they're getting bone marrow transplants, and it was this remarkable drug that would lift their immune system after treatment. But it's a very small population since 91, fewer than 500,000 people. So only recently did they discover that, oh my gosh, in addition to lifting their white blood cell count and helping their immune system, we're reversing these cognitive disorders. So it was just a complete accident. It was one of those fortunate happenstances, one of those small miracles, a drug that was actually doing good elsewhere in the body.
That does give you chills, doesn't it?
Doesn't
Especially
it?
when you have family members that you've seen suffered from this. How many drugs have been tested over the past?
This will astonish you. So we've tested 190 drugs at a cost of hundreds of millions of dollars. All have failed. Leukine is drug number 191, and at the moment looks to be the silver bullet. So we finally might have found something that's going to treat this population. It would be just nothing short of a small miracle if, in fact, it comes out of trials ready for use.
Well, when you talk about the population, it seems that it's more prevalent than most people know. Alzheimer's in the U.S., talk about how many people suffer from this.
6 million people.
Stats?
6 million people. But here's the scariest thing in my mind. There are 76,000 people in Colorado who have already been diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
76,000 here?
76,000, enough to fill Mile High Stadium. There's another 76,000 walking around who have not been diagnosed yet. So these are people who have the disease. It was in their family. They've had early onset or haven't experienced onset yet, but they're about to. And that's the at-risk population for this disease right now.
All right, Miss Monica, can you give us a little insight? The Alzheimer's program at the Seniors Resource Center, what are you doing?
So the Seniors Resource Center provides an adult day program for people who have Alzheimer's, dementia, or other physical needs that need some additional attention. We provide a lot of fun activities every day, so our seniors come in, they can do gardening, physical exercises. We have poetry reading and painting, so there's a lot of fun activities. Folks get a meal in the morning, they have a healthy lunch, and they have a snack. They're all provided, included in the price of the admission. It's prepared on site by our chef, John, and we also provide some physical hygiene services. So we help folks get bathed and have a hair salon on site. All these things are not only important for the senior, but they also help provide some relief to the caregiver.
Well, and that's what happened to my aunt. Her son actually had to quit his job to stay home to take care of her. She couldn't speak, she couldn't take care of her hair, she couldn't even eat. It got to that point. It's really, really scary. How many people does your program accommodate at Wheat Ridge?
So our Wheat Ridge facility is our largest program. We can accommodate 75 people at any given time. We also have an adult day program up in Evergreen, and we're also operating one in Englewood. So throughout the metro area, there are several locations. Folks can come for the full week, but we also have flexible options. So if people are interested in just partial day or partial week options, I should say, we can accommodate that. We do recommend for people with Alzheimer's or dementia that they stick to kind of a regular schedule, like a Tuesday or Wednesday each week, so that there's some routine. But we do have, like I say, some flexible options for folks. And we actually do have some room available in our program.
Oh,
so
good.
if there are folks who are listening who could use some help for one of their loved ones, certainly reach out and give us a call. We can help.
Okay, and that phone number, 303-238-8151. Again, it's 303-238-8151. Does it cost anything?
There is a cost associated. It's $75 per day is our typical rate. We work with Medicaid, and that helps provide funding for some of our folks. We work with the VA to provide care for our veterans. And we also do have some opportunities to help subsidize the care for folks who may not be able to fully pay for it, and that's provided from some local funding sources.
And there is a transportation program. I know you've
Yes,
experienced this. You're a driver.
I'm a very experienced SRC bus driver. As you know, well, Channel 9 wanted to help lift that program because we were looking for drivers in a full employment economy. And so Monica hired me, and I went out and I drove for, I don't know, 12 to 16 weeks, and all my friends at the transportation center. But you can call them. Here's one of the buses dropping a patient off in the morning. You can schedule a pickup. They will come in. Not only do they have a place for mom or dad to be in during the day, they will come and pick them up in these specially equipped buses and very gently deliver them to the Seniors Resource Center. And yes, the transportation system is phenomenal.
Well, if you are game, I am game, and I would be honored to go get tested with you and maybe show the results here on Colorado
All right, we'll do it, you and I.
Okay, I'll reach out to some friends at Health One.
All right, they're looking for the APO gene, and as you know, a lot of physicians simply won't do the blood test because there's no help for you right now. If they discover, yes, you have the potential for Alzheimer's, they'll just tell you you have it, but there's nothing we can do for you, so we're not going to do the blood test to begin with. But with Leukine on the horizon, that will all change.
Right.
And that blood test and PET scans as well will become an ordinary thing in your physical as they try to ferret the people out who are on the verge
Let's get
of this
the awareness
condition.
out there.
Let's do.
If you're game, I'm game. Let's do
I'm
it
game.
together. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
you.
Now, there is hope for families dealing with Alzheimer's. The first main field trials with the drug Leukine are set to begin at Colorado's CU Anschutz Medical Center. If you have a loved one needing care, please contact Seniors Resource Center. The phone number, 303-238-8151. That's 303-238-8151.